Yeah, I feel like I'm me now, you know? Like I'm in my space. I'm in my zone. And I think anybody around me would really agree. Yeah, saying things without a conscience in my head myself. Way into a blind person finally seeing itself. Wearing my heart on my sleeve because that new fashion sell. And I don't want that jacket if I gotta ride a coattail, man, you can have that. I think they want me back on my gritty. One day she hate me, they miss me. Can't fuck with girls from back home cause it's HIV in the city. Niggas don't talk like confetti. No matter how much you lie to me, I know your ass ain't ready. Niggas acting like women. Niggas just wanna be matched. Spend your allowance money, hoping for some validation. Family don't understand you cause you just too complicated. Your mother way too crazy. And when y'all talk, there's no patience, and you don't open up. And so they make accusations, your pops died early. And man, you still trying to shake it, and yeah, I made mistakes. So my little brothers will make up, my granny do her best. So I try to show appreciation, and when she had cancer, it cut me deep, so deep, I would lie awake. Toss and turn, no sleep, ain't have an appetite. So half the time I wouldn't eat, then she poured through. I exhaled, they hit my knees, man, I couldn't breathe. Hold my throat, I couldn't breathe. If I ever lost her, it ain't no telling where I'd be. Becoming the perfect human, better let it in soon. A couple more sins to commit before I really commit. It's either small or too big, man, what do I really fit? Size me up, do it twice so we can really be sure. Apologize in advance, I just needed something to vent on. Backpackers they been on, putting my fucking foot on the gas. I match that bitch until I crash. Throw me a fucking doubter, I make him to a believer. 100 miles an hour, eyes closed, trying to see my future. Man, I really do this shit. I don't do this shit for kicks, but if we talking about the souls, man, they all sold them. Keeping greatness in the box, man, I'm claustrophobic. Don't mind me putting it in a pretzel like she doing aerobics. I told them, I be that nigga that you gotta get a verse from. They have fun and half-ass. I wanna put away funds. You in your mom's class, every chance y'all get is you accept your step brothers on some bro to bro shit. Only to find out they apply to you quick. Man, I'm just saying, I'm just doing me. I'm just trying to make it. You niggas don't inspire me. I should be your fucking inspiration. Man, this shit crazy. And I can only give you me. Give you only JC. Only give you me. Give you only JC. Real. Memories of regret, foolishness by my lip. Touching all of my bridges, embedded all in my memory. Something I won't forget, conflicted with all the anger. Itching to prove a point, every day seeming vivid. Elephant in a room, tell me if you can tame it. Mingling with the women and slide me all them digits. Knowing that shit is wrong, boy, am I stepping all in it. My mind and my heart is racing. They having a competition, no intermission, hydration. And smoking mirrors, magicians, it's light it up and get lifted. It's feeling like I won't finish. The blood is thicker than water, how they be mixing. This is overboard. I lost my mind, I'm going crazy, nigga. If blood is thicker than water, then why the hell they be mixing, nigga? I lost my mind, I'm going crazy, nigga.
Power. Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee, man. I already know what it is, man. It's God killing the house. And I come to do what I got to do, and I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm standing strong. I'm standing tall. Hey, man, what's good, family? Woo! What we doing our thing, man? All the way. We ain't tripping. Big up to all the supporters, man. I see you, Danny Wilson. What's good? Gullah, I see you. Average, AVA, I see you. Big up to Omar Reed, Gideon Block, Pseudo Killer Army, Official, Miss Tiff, Black Widow, I see you. LB, Cedric, Pseudo Killer Official, I see you. The Late Show, make sure y'all big up, subscribe to The Late Show, man. The Hootie Mayat, I see you. Big up, bro. Make sure you subscribe to the Hootie channel, man. Boy, got them 5 videos, man. Man, I see everybody in the building, man. You know how we do, man. The stars that came out today. And, man, you know we appreciate that, man. All day, every day, man. Welcome to the Community Skeptics, man. Was over there on TikTok, on the platform. Juju put the daggone link in the Discord, man. And that was some good conversations for us. You know, we trying to build up, not trying, wrong word. Losers try, winners just do. So we will build up our subscribers so we can go live over there. What the hell? I need to give you the name of the daggone platform. It was thorough. I must say it was thorough. You know, and they gave us a big shout out over there, man. Hold on. Wait. It's called. Hold on. It's called Authentic. God damn. Hold on, man. I'm on there right now. What is it called, man? Shoot. They give you like a certificate. I can't even get it. It's dealing with African history, though. And they in the middle of a war. Okay, Our History. Hold on. It's called Our History. Oh, why I push this? You know I need to get this thing right on here, yo. Hold on. Yeah, because that's the same test I Hold on, yo. It's called Our History Documents 2. All right, Our Historic Documents 2. Yeah, I was over there, man. Yep, gained a few subscribers over there just now. Juju pulled this over there, man. They want us to come over there. And you know, we need to gain our found, need to build that up right there, yo. All right, serious work right there, yo. Serious work right there, man. Man, big up, man. Go over there. If y'all not subscribed, subscribe. All right. What they doing is very, very important. They're in the middle of a damn world war with the Native Americans. Not the Native Americans, the fake Americans, the fake Native, you know what I'm saying? Those who are disturbed in their thinking towards the ideas of evolution and how to understand their authentic history. Those who run away from their story. That's what I'm gonna call them. Those who run away from their story. You know, known or unknown, right? I'm pretty sure that they don't actually know what they're doing a lot of the times. Because I can remember being in a mindset like that, man. We got 30,000 people in the building. So, you know, when I'm talking, I'm in that sweet spot of actually thinking, I wish I could find my Native American things we used to wear, yo, when we was hanging around the outskirts of the Malachi York coat. They had these things used to wear, man. The daggone beads. I forgot what tribe we said we were. Something wild. Imagine standing around people with the thing on. People ask you, yeah, what's that? That's the such and such. I remember that like it was yesterday, man. So yeah, it's all fun, man. You know, we really here to enjoy ourselves, man. We're not gonna feed into the haters. We're not gonna up people's subscription list by going back and forth with them. We all know it was some very, very disrespectful, hurtful things said towards the pseudo killers and the sisterhood in the pseudo killers, man. We all know that, man. We're not gonna mention their names, man. We putting them on complete, like, that's where you at. That's your narrative, you know what I'm saying? And y'all can have that. You know, I'm confident in what we doing. All right, nobody's scamming nobody. Nobody's taking anything from anybody, man. We taking them to the proper places to understand their history. And so that's why we move into other platforms, right? We want to get a broader audience, build up our subscribers, all of that, right? To continue to give this message, man. So we, in a few days or so, we're going to be over there on that channel, on that TikTok thing. The pseudo killer's going to be over there and just giving them what we got, man. It's time to infuse the history with the science And there's a lot of African Americans who agree that we Africans, but the explanation of why and how and all that ain't necessarily there. So we're here to do that. So we ain't tripping off the haters, man. I'm not. Listen, man. I gotta like. I can't spread myself too thin. So we just got a good understanding of how people try to co-opt of things that you're doing. All right. We got a great snapshot of that. And so as a group, as a whole, right, we will deal with that. So early and often, simple as that, yo. There are certain standards set, certain rules and regulations, that certain measures in place. Big up the kick door Kent. If you get kicked out the server, more than likely it was kick door Kent. Oh man, boy, I'm telling you. But yeah, we good right here, man. We cooking with hot grease. Y'all see the golden rule? Why African Americans never were the Paleo-Indians. There's some rules, some golden rules, man. Let me let the people ease in a little bit, man. I can't mention. I can't do it, bro. I can't. You'll find it through the grapevine, man. You say, wait, who disrespected y'all? I missed that. Put it in the chat. Nope. Put it in the chat. Would be supporting it. I'm not doing it. Figure it out for yourself. It's in the grapevine. You know what it is. So I'm not doing that. But what I will do is we will continue to do our thing, right? In any opposition, you know what I'm saying? We on their heads, right? But I'm in my stage where man, we didn't put together a hell of a track record of what we're doing, right? Clarity. Gained clarity. Had a lot of fights back and forths with friends and foes. It's just the way it go, right? It is what it is. Maybe waiting for 40,000 to get in the building before we really crank it up on this Sunday, man. I want to know how y'all feeling out there, man. What's good, man? We're going to drop that link soon, man. Man, that was a great day. Hold on. That was a great show. Wait a minute, y'all. I mean, a great show. Wait a minute. I mean, a great show. A great show. Watch this. A great show on YouTube. Hold on. I want to introduce y'all to it. A great show dealing with the cosmos, y'all. I mean, a great one, y'all. I mean, a great one. Hold on. A great one. And I'm trying to figure out, make sure. I mean, a great one. A great one. Let me share my screen. A great one. I know y'all like watching good content, man. Look. Right here, yo. Look. Our galaxy and beyond. There you go. Look. Man, the other day, man, it was a powerful show. It only got 248 views. That's bullshit. It's so much content packed in this show, right? There was so much to learn, yo. I learned a lot. Y'all see the element chart and all that on there, man?
Yeah.
No, stay. We had a lot to talk about on this show right here, yo. The WM, what's this? Kirk Observatory, man. Introduction. My fault. Observatory, my fault. And they did an introduction to it and what it was. And hopped on the panel and we got into the element chart and why it is. Y'all see that? The Big Bang and the blue color and all that. Man, that was a great conversation, man. Go over there, man. Ain't no way that we not gonna support that. If you fuck with me, right, then you fuck with that. I'm on there. If you like to hear me speak, I'm on there, right? I ain't the top teacher on there. Sorry to say. That be Anthony and Juju. On this particular show, Anthony and Juju touched a certain level, at least for me and how I'm thinking and what I'm seeing. The way the questions was answered, the clarity, the exactness, the way the answers was delivered, right? Helped me to understand what the hell it was. Clarity, the style points was there. It's there. That was a great damn show. I enjoyed that show right there, man. We talked about a myriad of things. Man, y'all want to know what the hell we actually talked about? Man, y'all see one part we talked about, which I guarantee you was stuff y'all didn't know about the element chart and how they figured out elements and why elements are elements and how we know elements all around the cosmos and all the stuff that you just ain't familiar with is here. What the hell is the observatory they talking about? What does it mean, right? There. Man, so get over there, man, and make sure y'all subscribe to the Pseudo Killers, man. Man, it's a group of healthy individuals, man. Make sure y'all get in the damn Discord, man. Now, don't come in the Discord hating. You can come in there with a different opinion, right? You can come in there with all, but don't bring the trash in with you. It's some trash I just don't fuck with. Don't bring that with you. Bring your love for science with you, right? Bring your ability to stay, impartial, right? We ain't asking you to pick no sides. We saying pick scientific evidence. Pick science. Be on the side of science, man. And all we ask for is a little bit respect to the women. Respect the damn women, man. Give them the same love and respect that you give the other men around you. That's all we asking that server, man. Ain't nobody telling nobody who to be friends with, man. That's on you. My mother taught me something, man. She said, lie down with dogs, wake up with fleas. Now I know what she was talking about. Big up to my mother. Big up. Barbara West. So, yeah, man. Say it again. Lie down with dogs, wake up with fleas. That's the title for a show, ain't it? Slim Wade. Yeah, we ain't doing all that. We ain't diving into the fray with the nuts. I'm not doing it, right? Have at it. I heard what everybody had to say in the universe. I heard the conversations, and me personally, right? This don't got nothing to do with nobody. Don't get it effed up and don't get it misconstrued. What I say out of my mouth applies to me, because I can stand on my own anytime, anywhere. What I heard out of the mouths of individuals clearly show me. Let me say this. Let me get this off the screen. Let me say this. I want y'all to really take a good hard, figure out who you talking to when you talking to them. Understand who I am as a human being functioning on planet Earth, right? I never listen to what a person say. I'm gonna let y'all in a little bit. Why don't I listen to what a person say? Because I've been homeless, I've been in the street, right? I've been in the top of Mount Olympus. I've been underneath of this shit. And at the same damn time, all that in between, at the top, at the bottom, at the middle, at the whole mixed up, the same people you meet going to the top is the same people you meet on your way down. And until you experience that, then you ain't understanding a lot. Until you had to get up from something, you know what I'm saying? And get knocked down and get up from something, man, you ain't getting the full experience of what life can be. until you've learned from your own mistakes, you ain't got shit on me. But watch this. Only a fool learns from his own mistakes. An intelligent person learns from others. So it was times when I was a fool, learn from, like, damn, why I do. Damn. So I just be trying to give the younger brothers and sisters something, you know what I mean? So they ain't gotta go through it. I be wanting the street to tap in a little bit so y'all can understand like the horrors of drug dealing and dope dealing. I don't glorify my story. You know what I'm saying? Gun violence, you know what I'm saying? I was a victim of gun violence a couple times in my life. I know what it feel like personally. You know what I mean? I know what it feel like to catch bullets. I know what it feel like to be laying in that hospital and your mother them looking at you and your friends like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, I know what that's like, yo. So that shit ain't to be glorified. It ain't no damn stage joke. Hustling and selling dope, yo, is the worst thing you can do to yourself first and then your community. It puts your whole family in wild circumstances, yo. So that's the wildest way to get money in America, yo, is to dope. I'm telling you that. All right. So why am I saying all this? Through all of that, I learned don't listen to what a person say. Look at his goddamn actions. So when I'm telling you this, no matter what the snakes in the grass had to sell their mouth, and y'all can figure out who the snakes in the grass is, yo. I wasn't actually listening to them. I was looking at their actions. So we mowed the grass. That's all it was. We've been understood the situation. We've been seeing it. You know what I'm saying? And we just simply mowed the grass. When you mow that grass with that high-powered lawnmower, man, them snakes and start to running and the insects. You was like, oh, I had no idea you was that. You know what I say, though. I see you. So no matter what you said or how y'all said, whoever it is, oh man, I got your back. We love, man. Them niggas ain't got no love for me, man. They don't. Because if you got love for me, right, then no matter what kind of disturbances you got, right, you're gonna show some love for the people around me. So everybody that attacked the people around me, yo, you really attacking me. Because we're all extensions of each other. We all bring our unique perspective to the game. You know what I'm saying? And look, man, I ain't got nothing but love in my heart for the brothers and sisters in the community. I've sacrificed for years, right? To make sure. Yeah, I've lost friendships to make sure y'all get the real information, yo. I'm that guy when it comes to, you know, like I can hear the conversations all around me on different platforms, newly TikToks and the Instagram. I'm like, oh, I see that. You know, the pseudo killer, the you pseudo is all in the atmosphere, yo. That's man, that's high level branding right there, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can take y'all back to the first time the word pseudo was murmured on this platform. Yeah, we can go back to the Raw squad with Clyde Winters. I'm gonna take y'all back when Clyde Winters was on there. Clyde Winters said something. Wow, I was interviewing him, and he was like, "Yeah, there's a metal bowl or something. This is about 1.5 million years." And a voice came out. Fuck that shit. That's pseudo as hell. That was in Gozy. And Gozy's like, man, pseudo as hell. He said, that's a damn pseudo. And he cussed out Clyde Winters. Oh, man, yo. You know what I mean? We was really using that terminology in our private circles, man. But that first person that really made that that threw it at one of the elders, yo, was and Gozy crazy ass. And Gozy might have been shit 21. You know how young guns do shit, man. Crazy shit though. Y'all like, yo, wow, man. Leave that, man, leave Clyde on, because Clyde, my man, I could get Clyde on right now. Clyde be like, I want to come on, but y'all gonna mess with me. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna mess with you. Yeah, I call Clyde right now, yo. So I say all this to say, man, look, man, we super good over. Everybody pump their brakes, man. You know, we got the X-ray vision on. We see the snakes acting like they not snakes, acting like they cool. We see it. We smell you all day. Fake, I call it fake love where I'm from in Baltimore, yo. And it's something y'all should know about men. Let me tell you something about men. Men try hard to be cordial because if you're not cordial, stuff can really happen to each other. So it's certain things you say to each other, right? As men, you already know we don't come back from that. And I don't fuck with you. We know that, right? We say, no, we cool though. So don't misconstrue anybody saying, yo, nah, we cool. We're really thinking we cool. Because there's certain things you can say, right? That we know as men, we ain't come back from that. And they're going to prove that. You got to prove that. Simple as that. So don't y'all get it misconstrued. Everybody say, no, we cool. Y'all hear the conversations. Y'all should already know. All right. So we got some good information tonight. And I'm sure we're going live again tonight, right? We're going to keep this train be moving down them damn tracks, yo. And we're going to keep this shit real lovely. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real lovely. Keep it in the game. Keep everything like we supposed to have it. Because at the end of the damn day, I see you. The grass has been officially cut. We burn bridges around here. At least I do. I don't know about y'all. I burn the bridge. Ain't no way back. Burn the bridge. How they say it? Fire. Doom, doom, doom. Huh, ha. I burn bridges. Why you burn bridges? Some shit ain't worth going back to. I want to make sure ain't nowhere me getting back. Because the larceny and the treason was at such levels that the only way to get clear of it, the only way to free yourself of your thoughts and thinking, well, maybe is to burn the goddamn bridge. That's how I do it. That's why every time Chief X poke his head in the bottom hand trying to get up, nigga, you're done, nigga. The bridge is burnt, nigga. You just don't get it, do you? Me and you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, yo. Now, if I hadn't to catch you on somebody else's platform out of respect for that person, they platform, then, you know, might be cordial. Not for too long, I'm gonna get off. It's a lot of platforms I don't go to, right? Because the stench of that nonsense is there, right? But it is what it is, man. We see the title. Let's get to the title. Just wanted to touch them up a little bit, man. Get it going. There's some rules. That's where we at. So there's a golden rule in the conversations that we have, and when starting to deal with the conversation around the population that inhabited the Americas. Okay. And big up to Omar Reed, man. Yeah, Omar Clips. All right. And we're gonna play a couple of them clips. All right. And first, the golden rule is never acquiesce to a faulty premise. I'm gonna say this again. Never acquiesce to a faulty premise. Why would that be? Let's see if we can get some super clarity. Hold on. Man, let me see. Hold on. I'll tell you why. It's important. Why you shouldn't acquiesce to a faulty. Yeah, never acquiesce to a faulty premise. All right. And because if you acquiesce to a faulty premise in the midst of trying to fight it, you know what I'm saying? You can be wrong with the damn person. You know what I'm saying? Them false premises, yo, ain't no joke, yo. All right. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, false premise. All right. Hold on, I want to make the super clarity. Super clarity. Never acquiesce. Man, did that building pile up, man? All right. Mm-hmm. Hold on. That ain't what I want. All right. So what's the false premise? All right. Um. Okay. False premise. It's incorrect position that forms the basis of an argument. Okay. Since the premise or position, right, or assumption is not correct, the conclusion drawn may be an error. All right. You know what I'm saying? So if you arguing with the fake people acting like they the Native Americans, yo, and you all in that, man, you in the middle of arguing something that's already wrong and faulty. You already in the middle of that. So that golden rule is never acquiesced to it. So the first thing we must know is the next two rules. What's the next two rules? Rule one. So we know what the golden rule is: never acquiesce to a faulty premise, right? The whole conversation around Native Americans and black people is a faulty premise, and they're not even talking about Homo sapiens sapien. I want to make this clear because Homo sapiens sapiens first arrived in the fossil record in Africa in several places: Omo Valley, South Africa, and Morocco. Right? These are the areas where they find Homo sapiens sapiens in the fossil record. And they also found the tools, okay, in Africa. They also found ancient hominids. Okay? They don't find ancient hominids in Americans. You need hominids. All right? They don't have them in them. So wow. I don't want to talk about the dog's role. I don't want to talk about none of that. Because you got to get to America first. And science explains how the population that started in Africa made it to the Americas. What is science? Science is knowledge. Knowledge of what? Knowledge of natural phenomenon. What is the natural phenomenon? The natural things that occur on planet Earth. Natural occurrences. So you would be acquiescing to a faulty premise, arguing with somebody, right? That, oh, we the first here. We was here 100,000 years. We ha 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 ha. That's not my argument right there. Hold on for 1 second. All right, here we go. So, that was a good conversation right there. So, golden rule, never acquiesce to a faulty premise. The second rule is this. This is what they never can get past. Man, I need a charger, man. shit, that was a good one. Yeah, Juju. I know I was on mute. Damn, Juju.
You muted like a mo.
Like a morning, I was jamming. Y'all should read my lips. Get the reading check. You live too.
Let me call him.
Hey, Juju. Shout out the channel again. It's the Miss Tip put in there. What's the name of it?
Our historical documents. That's what it's called on TikTok.
All right, there you go. I hit y'all with the mute power. I probably said something I wasn't supposed to say. Go ahead, Juju.
You could say our historical documents or OHB. In each one, teach one be over there.
All right.
Like, you feel me? Some of the heavy hitters from YouTube be in those spaces.
All right. Hold on real quick. Hey, Marcus.
All right, you good then?
Good. Say what's up to the family. You live. Shout out to the family, Marcus.
All right, Shallow. All right, peace, everybody.
All right. Okay, bye. Yeah, I might have been cussing. What? I ain't want y'all to hear the other phone call that came in. It was some interesting stuff that came through. Got a heck of a phone call. So I was on rule 1. Rule 1. African Americans and Native Americans originate from 2 separate continents. That's rule 1. Now, the explanation of that, what am I saying? I'm saying that the ancestors of African Americans come from Africa, and the ancestors of Native Americans formulated who they are in America, based off of a long migration out of Africa. So when I make the statement that fundamentally speaking, the population is an African ape population, right? When you understand it from a scientific perspective, right? Although we are all 99.99 the same, they're called African and non-African populations. And I know you saying, man, you just said we fundamentally are all Africans and all humans come from Africa. So how can it be a non-African population? Well, non-African doesn't mean that you don't originate from the African population. It simply means that the mutations that occurred off of the continent of Africa. So when we look into the gene pool of Native Americans, we see that their mutations occurred outside of Africa, safely fixing them in the Americas based off of the distance from the original African population. Well, how do we know the distance in time? Well, there's something called a molecular clock. And what does that do? The molecular clock actually, genes mutate at a constant rate. So the molecular clock actually puts a number on the mutation rate. And you can see it all the way backwards. So when you go backwards into time, guess what? You end up in Africa. So that first rule explained is clear, that African Americans' ancestry come from Africa, right? And mixed in with Europeans, you know what I'm saying? And Native American population, right? Their mutation originated in the Americas. So like when they was on that land bridge, some of them, they crossed over, you know what I'm saying? Different mutations occurred, which makes them exclusive to America. See? They can never get past that. Rule 2. Rule 2 is Native Americans, I said they are indigenous people of America and only mixed during colonization period. I'm going to say this again. Rule 2, right? Native Americans are indigenous people of America and only mixed during the colonial period with the African population. That's it. They only mix with the largest forced migration on planet Earth, which came out of Africa. That's the largest migration on planet Earth of human beings, and it was forced, right? Migrated forcefully to the Americas. They go to the islands first, you know what I'm saying? The Caribbean first, and then they end up in North America, in the Americas. All right? North America. All right, let me say this clear again, right? The largest forced migration on planet Earth, all right, was established in the 1400s and all the way to the 1800s, right? Is the largest forced migration, but it is a migration of human beings, all right? And that migration ends up in the islands, in the Caribbean, and then, you know what I'm saying, South America, North America. That's what it is. Last stop was the Americas, yo. And this is where the indigenous people that was in South America, in North America, during the colonial periods, mixed with the African population. And they will call them, I believe, Afro-Indigenous people. Know what an Afro-Indigenous person is? An Afro-Indigenous person is not a person who popped up in America out of nowhere. An Afro-Indigenous person is a person that accepts the African population and accepts the Native American population and recognizes ancestry on both sides, right? And glorifies both. Not taking away from the fact that the original African population comes from Africa, ladies and gentlemen. These two rules, plus the golden rule, they could never get by. I refuse to argue past that. Get past that. Get past the two rules. What's the two rules? African Americans and Native Americans originate from two separate continents, two separate geological niches. What's the geological niche? North America and the continent of Africa. Watch this. Rule 2. Native Americans are indigenous people of the America and only mixed during colonial periods to Africans. They can't get past it, man. That's very clear, and a lot of clarity right there. And that's where we at. That's the litmus test. Can you please get past that, sir? Please give us evidence that show us that. We want to know. So you'll have people arguing against evolution, but claiming to be humans. You have people arguing against genes or arguing for genes, but go against evolution. And we already know when you talk about genes, that shit like raid to the fake people who claim to be Native Americans. It's rare. I'm not doing that. It's where they start running in the other direction. They certainly do. So, man, we shaking the hornet's nest. We kicking this shit out the tree. And you know what happened when you kick the hornet's nest out the tree? They start coming. We lay that smoke down first. And kick the nest out the tree. So they groggy. So we're going to find these different platforms we need to link up with, man, to get the message out, to make sure the science, you know what I'm saying, is right there to help out our brothers and sisters, man. But them rules right there, that golden rule, them two rules right there, y'all got to think about that. Really focus on that in the conversation. And so while I was on the platform, all right, damn, Juju, you ain't put the name in there again. Our History. That was a good daggone channel. And what was the daggone brother's name, Juju? The brother was serious in his approach, yo. He went hard. Man, let me see. He even shot me when I got on the panel. Juju, he shot me when I got on the panel. Our historical documents, too. Yeah, he was in there, like he was in war mode. Joshua. Big up to Joshua, yo. Yeah. Respect, yo. But he was in war mode. I ain't even taking personally. I know, you know how when you get in war mode, yo, you just thought. He was like, do you go against the such and such and such and such? I was like, whoa. I don't want to hear all that. I want to sow. I'm like, you got me, bro. Yeah, yo, he right there like he was supposed to be. He said he was sleepy. I don't know, but he fighting them cowboys and Indians over there. I get it. Right there in the game. Yeah, man. Go over there to TikTok, man. Our historical documents, man. They bubbling over there real hard, man. No, it's not YouTube. TikTok. Man, and then y'all got to go to TikTok and subscribe to the Pseudo Killers, man, and subscribe to Unc the God Killer, man. Man, come on, man. We need to get a certain amount of subscribers too, so we can start going live on both of them platforms. Yo, that's how we're gonna start kicking it. Damn. And Juju you need 1,000, right? Let me see what I got. I can't even get off the daggone. This is crazy for me. No, I don't want to do that. Let me see. I don't want to change. How did I get there? I can't even see how many subscribers I got. This is retarded. You know, I don't even know how to operate the daggone thing, yo. Hold on. It's crazy for me. All right, let me see. All right, I got 482 followers, man. Yeah, you need more than that. You need we gotta have 1,000 to start hitting that live button over there, yo. Yeah, that's it. Ain't no other way around that, yo. If you don't got that, then you're in trouble. Yep. Yep. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. Hit the brother up. Hold on. Yep. So we gotta get that. We gotta get that up. If we don't get that up, man, there go the link right there, man. Go over there, get your account going, man, and subscribe, man. Yep. If you don't got enough, you can't go live. Juju getting close. Then she can pull us up and get more subscribers, yo. I got it right. All right, we on there, man. So there was something the brother brought up an excellent point. And he talked about a particular gene, and he mentioned the gene. All right. The EDAR gene. All right. Okay. And I want to show y'all this. And he brought this up because we was talking on the evolution, and this is definitely one of the nails in the coffin. Okay. And so I'm pretty sure he talked about this on his show before because he brought it up. He was quite familiar with it. But I want my audience familiar with that too. So credit to the brother for bringing in, something that can't be defeated. Okay, very clear. Let me share the screen right here. Then I'm gonna drop the link so we can get on here, man, and have our fun, man. I hope everybody join the conversation, man. All right. All right, let me get this for y'all. Y'all see the screen right here, man. Let me do this. Oh man. Do this. Let me drop this right here. EDAR. EDAR. I know you're familiar with it, Gullah. You get a chance, make sure you talk about that on your show too. And I want to drop the link for everybody who want to come through here. All right. Think I done laid out my basic premise. Okay. And so that kind of, and those two rules actually answer the golden rule, and the two rules actually verify that the African Americans never were the Paleo-Indians. They wasn't the first. It wasn't. And there's no way to even put that together if you're talking about real humanity. If you're talking about real humanity, then real humanity is linked to all life on Earth. And the way you understand it, real humanity is linked to all life on Earth is because of the theory of evolution. Which is the foundation. Charles Darwin worked. It's the foundation of evolutionary biology, how things transform over time. You know what I'm saying? And that link to all life, you know what I'm saying, is how we want to have these conversations. How is the population in the Americas related to the populations in Africa? That's why it's important for us to understand that, as to not to make those mistakes. Man, you're talking about a gap in time. You're talking about time. Migration don't just start out on Monday and take you 40 days and get to America. That's not how it goes. Migrate. And so at the last stage of the population actually moving into the Americas on the land bridge, they was following the what? The same thing they was following when they left out of Africa. They was following the herbivores. All right, those that eat the herbs. And so we say it all the time that the herbivores, right? The herbivores are following the grains and the grasses, and the grains and the grasses are actually will grow or not grow based off of weather. They fall based off of climate. When the climate change, the grains and the grasses change. And if you're not adapted to your environment, right, to be able to handle that, you're gonna die. Horses, when certain grasses, like when the snow covers certain grasses, right, on the steeples, right, horses are very good at digging up the tubes in the grasses for eating. Other animals can't dig down like that, and they die. But the fundamental point I want to make here is that that particular population, whether they canoed right down the coastlines or walked over, they was actually chasing the herbivores, who were actually chasing the growth of the grains, right? And so the carnivores follow the herbivores, and the herbivores follow the grains. Humans are carnivores. Humans are also omnivores. So humans can eat the carnivores, the meat eaters, right? And the herbivores, the animals that eat the vegetables, and the daggone vegetables, the grasses and the grains. So we eat all of that. We don't got a specific base diet like that. Anything that grow, you can eat, from snails to raccoon. My great grandfather used to eat the raccoon. He shoot the raccoon on his porch. Yep, Baltimore, Maryland. Raccoon come on the porch. Used to live over there in Gwinnett and shoot the daggone and cook it up and eat it. Possums. Yeah, we can eat all that. So the brother Joshua talked about that particular gene. Okay? The EDAR gene. All right? And so here's an article on it. It's a gene-linked breastfeeding. My fault. Gene-linked to breastfeeding may have boosted survival of the early Americans. Okay? Gene found Native Americans and Asians may have helped babies survive in dark Arctic winters. Wow. Because this particular gene, you know what I'm saying, actually allowed more nutrients to get to the babies. So it actually boosted the development of the milk ducts. Let me see if I can find that. Right? It boosted the development of the milk ducts, which allowed more nutrients in it for the babies. Right? And these Native Americans in Alaska have these genes, right? Where African Americans from Africa don't have them genes, because there was no need for that particular gene or that variation of a gene to occur, because the environment didn't cause that. So this is how you can absolutely understand how that there's a difference between the Native American population that's indigenous to the Americas and that population that came by way of ship slave trade to America from Africa. It says when the ancestors of the Native Americans ventured across the Bering Land Bridge from today's Siberia to Alaska about 20,000 years ago, and I'm going to say approximate, they struggled to get enough sunlight during the long, dark winters. Living so far north with scant sunshine should have led to rickets and other health problems. You know, we talked about that, right? When the sunlight, you know what I'm saying, ain't enough, man, and you blocking out UVA rays, you can get rickets. That's why that pale skin is essential to people living in zone 3 because it allows in sunlight. Okay. It says they struggle to get enough sunlight during the long dark winters. Living in so far north with scant sunlight should have led to rickets and other health problems. Yet somehow the population survived and even thrived enough to live there for thousands of years. Their lucky break, according to the new study, was they carried a genetic mutation revealed in ancient teeth that boosted the development of milk ducts, just like I said, in women's breasts, which may have helped nursing mothers pass more nutrients to infants. All right, so we're not gonna get too deep into this, right? But what we did was we put the daggone article in there, man. All right, and man, see how nature works. See how the environments affect the genes. Just that simple information right there help us understand exactly why we don't claim Native American history, right? And the flim flam is always in the game, right? Let me get to one of these clips. Hold on. Oh man, let me get to one of these. Clip them up. We're gonna go to Mike real quick. We gonna be on Mike Head. Mike Head played a fake clarity game on y'all. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see here. Oh man, why I do that? Let me get to Mr. Mike. Boy, Mr. Mike will get you. You want to hear Mr. Mike? Hold on, let me get to that. We're going to wait a minute. Did I drop the link for y'all? Clips. I know I put it in there. Clips at Omar with the clips. This is crazy. Anyway, I can't even find Omar. Hold on. I took it. Hold on. Boy, I tell you. All right. So, all right. I'm going. This is Mike TV. He wild. All right. Let me drop the link, and I want to play this clip. All right. Let me drop the daggone link. All right. So I'm gonna jump over in there. All right. Drop the link in there real quick. All right, I see the Bible clips over there, Mr. Omar. Right. All right, I dropped the link in the server. Drop the link in the server. In the general chat for everybody who want to join. Man, hope y'all enjoying your Sunday. Which is the last day of the week. Before you hit that work day. All right. All right, so let's dive into the clip. All right, real quick. And, you know, boy, Mike be on chain. Mike TV be wild. Be wilding out. Gone. Y'all know we rocking with the fair uses, man. All right. So don't get your panties all in a bunch. It's gonna be, this is for clarity and understanding our history. This is why we do this. We don't do this to mock nobody. We do this so we can learn from others' mistakes and be intelligent. We don't want to learn from our mistakes. We want to learn from others' mistakes, right? All right, so here's the clip. clip.
Woman as well, but she was fairer skinned, so they acknowledge her blood. So they say he's half blood, and because of that, I'm 132. Well, hey,
So first of all, Mike got a wild way. This is what he's doing. He's playing this weird game here. He's acting like we don't understand that during the colonial periods, some of the African population mixed with the native population, not in super great numbers like they try to play the game. So we already understand that. So there are African Americans, right, that married Native Americans and produced offspring. Nobody's denying that. And he tries to use that in a weird way to make it seem like there's some kind of way that we would be the original. Marrying into a clan or a tribe, right, does not make you the original. What it makes you is it means you married into the tribe. So you could take a Chinese woman, right, that married into a Ghanaian. That wouldn't all of a sudden make her an indigenous person. It would mean that they would have ancestors, that our children would have some ancestors that was from Ghana or Ghana, my fault, Ghana. That's what it means. And so some African Americans do have some ancestry, right? And we can get into the percentages in another show, right? That, you know what I mean, that have that. And so just like we African Americans have ancestries that come from Europe, that don't mean that we are indigenous to Europe. It just means we have ancestors from there. 80 to 60% African Americans. We hold 30 to 20%, some lesser, of European DNA, and maybe 3% Native American. All right. And so he plays this weird game of, well, I meant to try. He's doing too much with it, man. And I need to find a clip of when Omar, where's the clip at where he makes the claim that we are indigenous? But he's talking about the blood quantum. He's playing that whole game, and he's trying to make a point that the blood quantum is how European colonialism used it so they could put they self-insert. Yeah, all of that was in the game. The blood quantum and don't let the Africans lay claim to being. Yeah, man. Yeah, I always say this all the time, man. Don't even talk to me about white people. You know what I'm saying? Until you get up in the 70s, 1970s, yo. All the way up to the 80s, yo. They was wow. Let me finish. Let me hear this.
This woman as well, but she was fairer skinned, so they acknowledge her blood. So they say he's half blood, and because of that, I'm 132. Well, hey guys, I would be much more than 132 if my ancestor was listed as a full-blooded Indian like he should have been. And this is where it gets even more fucked up, because guess what? If his mama was too dark, then his mama would have been listed as a freedman too, and now he would have no blood quantum. And then now, if I was a part of a different tribe, it may be hard for me to get citizenship. You see how nuanced and how devious this whole blood quantum situation is? You see how interesting of a dynamic, how nuanced of a paradigm we have to navigate? This is the type of things we cover. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. And if you're new to the broadcast, I urge you to smash the like button.
So he's trying to say that based off the blood quantum and mismatching the rules back and forth, that based off of the wildness of Europeans, that if they hadn't matched it like that, then he would have been more Native American or something like that, or this and that and the other. Man, of course, white people gonna play that game like that. I told you they was wild with the racism, white supremacy, right? But you can't then take that in some kind of way, ease us into we are the Native Americans. And that's the wild game he's playing. I want to emphasize that. Although some of the things he's saying is right about how they played with the blood quantum and how white people had more access to play the game, right? And then how some tribes changed the amount of blood you need to have and all that. Yeah, because a lot of times those indigenous tribes practice racism too. At least tribalism, meaning that, you know, they looked at their own tribes as uniquely different. And that's what humans do anyway. But there's definitely records of Native Americans enslaving African people. That's not against the order of today. Okay? It's just not. There's rules and regulations in place where you could get money for turning in and escaped slaves, right? You cut off two ears, right? You can either bring the person alive and get some money or bring back 2 ears. They had them rules in place for Native Americans, right? And they took advantage of them. All right. So yeah, the game that they playing is very wild. Very wild. Let me finish this.
The video, hit the Cash App or the PayPal if you support the mission. And let's get back to the content.
Yes.
So he's playing the video. He's playing the video. All right.
Yeah. If you have one fourth Negro blood and I mean 1/4 Indian blood, or no 1/4 Negro blood in your family, it didn't matter what you were. So if you were 3/4 Indian, that little blood quantum right there knocked many black people, dark skinned people from claiming their native ancestry because of that law that said that you needed, if it was 1/4 Negro blood, that you can't be an Indian.
And we got a descendant of a Blackfoot freedman in the building. Let me go ahead and drop the bomb for the Blackfoot freedman.
Right, and let's explore this paragraph a little bit further because it's a lot in here. Again, DNA testing and Native American identification in that testing is something that we have to understand is a propaganda tool and is really used to make money from the testing organization.
Crazy. See the wild statement? DNA is used for propaganda. What's going on, Gullah?
What's good with it, man? Listen to these sophisticated fools. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, man, we got all hands on deck, yo. I know we've been entrenched in the different conversation. I know me and Gozy going. We will continue the different conversation.
Yeah, I'm glad you pulled up the EDAR. You know what I'm saying? The EDAR gene, which is the echo scoplasm A receptor. You know what I'm saying? I had that in my chamber for a minute too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't think that's gonna be ready for it yet. But yeah, I'm glad you bust that gun. And that gene actually also connects Native Americans to the East Asian population too, because it's common in East Asia, Southeast Asia, Nepal, you know what I'm saying, in North Asia, you know what I'm saying, amongst the people that were, that they used to use the old outdated term Mongoloid or East Asian, the typical East Asian that we know of, you know what I'm saying. Most of those people have that particular gene.
Facts. Yeah, that's a checkmate move right there.
Yeah, and we ain't even get it. It's just the genes. If we get into the teeth is something else too. Because most of them people have the shovel incisors, what they call syndoteny and pseudoteny.
Absolutely. Yep. The article kind of talked about the teeth, telling us something about fertility. It says that's really amazing. It says biological anthropologist Rutherford from the University of Illinois Chicago, who was not involved in the work. It say the gene in question is known as EDAR. Native Americans and Asians, like you said, carry a version of this gene that is linked to thicker hair shafts, more sweat glands, and shovel-shaped incursors. It say the variant of this gene or the allele is V378. It said arose about 30,000 years ago or so in China when the culture was my fault when the climate was hotter and more humid, which prompted researchers to speculate initially that it was advantageous to have more sweat glands in that environment. But the gene variant swept through the ancestors of Asians and Native Americans about 20,000 years ago when the climates were where they lived in Asia and Beringer. It says the non submerged land between Asia and Alaska. And so, for my audience, we talk about Beringer. Once again, that's the non submerged land between Asia and Alaska. Okay. As colder and drier. It says so so the actual cause of the gene's spread has been unknown. And then the article goes in to kind of tell why. But back to the Beringer thing. These is one of the terms we use. What the hell is Beringer? What is that? What is they talking about when they say Beringer?
You talking about Beringia?
Yeah,
The
I
land.
call it Beringer. Beringer. Yeah, the landmass that was that
Yeah,
they
they
covered
living
up
on
on
that.
it.
They living on that too. They wasn't just crossing. They was literally living on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they lived there before, and over time, over time, as the weather changed, right, and the water started to get sucked up in the ice, then it would reveal the land bridge. So remember, during ice ages, um, Earth keeps a constant amount of water. Okay, so when the ice age occurs, when the climates go a couple of degrees colder, right? Ice, the water, the oceans, right? Some of it is sucked up to make the ice. Very simple, right? But in removing the water from the oceans to the ice, not all of it, the water level lowers. When the water level lowers, so let's just say this is the bridge, right? It's water here, right? The ice age comes, right? The available water starts to get sucked up into some of the ice. And as water gets absorbed into some of the ice, it starts to expose sunken areas of different land masses. And here you go. Then the land bridge is revealed. Like Gullah said, right? This part gets unsubmerged, but people was living on this part that was up there. Different elevation levels. So maybe the elevation level was like this, and this part was actually submerged in the water, and that part wasn't. And the people was living here for thousands of years, right? And there's a certain mutation that starts to occur. So by the time that ice age comes and that water kind of exposes this part of it, those people with the mutation that may have occurred here, right? They take those genes into Americas. We know that the population comes from Asia because we just talked about, and Gullah talked about it, right? That people for China have that. We know where the Chinese live at. So this is how we know the connection of the Native American population to people in that area. See how easy that was? Did I make any mistakes in that, Gullah? I think I
Oh
got
yeah,
that pretty good.
good point.
Mm-hmm. So we're not sitting here making up stuff. We can support this with all the documentation we just did. Burrington. You say I pronounced that wrong, Gullah?
Yeah, I thought it was pronounced Beringia.
Beringia. You probably right. When I say Beringia, you right. You know I misspelled shit wrong.
Oh yeah.
And you gonna stop correcting for the last 15 years too, yo, with that shit too, bro. Damn. Every damn word. Nah, man, that's the
At least you get it right though.
Yeah.
Some people get the right words and get the wrong information.
Oh yeah, get that. I get the pronounce the word Beringia. Get the information. Wow. Yeah, they do that, don't they? That's famous. Oh man, here y'all go. Let's share the screen so y'all know in this conversation, y'all, what this is and what this represents and what it means. That's funny. I think this moves. All right, here you go. All right, pay attention. The clock is actually moving. Let me see, can I get? Ah, damn. Hold on, y'all. Reset the clock. Look at it. Watch that. Look. Coastline, 11,000. See it? Coastline is 6,000. See, it's moving. Modern coastline. All right, then it start over again. 21,000. All right. See how that water starts to I'll make this bigger for y'all so y'all can get that hot. So you can explain everything I was just talking about. All right, here we go. Here we go. We in the game. All right, watch it. All right, that's the 21. That's the coastline 21,000. Now watch the waters start to get released out of the ice. Starts to flood up the area and cut it off. See that? So that's Mexico and all that, California on the right hand side. See that? All right. Now watch the coast. Now see, once the water's sucked up in the ice, all that is exposed now, is unexposed. So you can actually walk across there. All right. And so for thousands of years, this shit starts to see how that corridor is going to close back up when the oceans is released out of the ice. See that? So the blue is the ocean. See that? All right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a phenomenon right there.
They was following them animals. They following them animals that was going past there, hunting them animals, the mammoths and all the different flora and fauna passing back and forth through that land bridge.
Yeah, that's real right there, y'all. That's how we get down with that. Ain't no way around that. So y'all seen that in real time. I love that one right there. That was a good one. It was definitely a good one right there. It was good. It was good for the show, so y'all can see that, man. Hit that link, man. We've been rocking for like what, 2 hours? Let me see. Well, I keep saying that, man. We're at an hour and a half mark, man. We don't be super long, man. Yeah, hey Judy, that was a good one. Yo, when they gonna invite us over there though? That was definitely a good one. So let's kind of recap. We talked about a particular gene. Okay. That gene was the EDAR. All right. And then talked about the gene. It shows how the Native American population would have extended from a population in Asia, and how that particular gene was actually activated and actually helped develop milk ducts in the breast that would allow more nutrients, all right, to the baby, which helped them survive in that particular environment. And we talked about how African American women don't carry that gene. All right, so that's a strike against the people playing that game. They'll run from these types of conversations. These are evolutionary conversations, right? That's why we never acquiesce to a faulty premise. And so that particular gene variant, they say, may have boosted the nutrients in the milk, in the breastfeeding milk. All right, that's important to know. All right. We also gave y'all rules and understanding the conversation, right? And there's a golden rule: never acquiesce to a faulty premise. What's the faulty premise? That the population in America, all right, started in America. It's not true. The mutation that occurred in the Americas, right? That's why Native American stories, they don't know. They say we was always here. Right. I know. They didn't have Charles Darwin. They didn't have science and telescopes and microscopes. They didn't have that. They wouldn't have known. They do like all indigenous tribes, right? So we talk about that. And the two rules that we talked about was, one was African Americans and Native Americans originate from two separate continents. So what are we talking about here? You'll find some people playing Native American will try to use the African. Yeah, I'm not saying that, but I know that, okay, they'll try to use that. But wait a minute, they come from two separate continents. The second rule is Native Americans are indigenous peoples of America and only mix with the African population during the quote unquote colonialization period, y'all. This is something we gotta know. This is something we gotta understand that. And so we big up to Omar Clips, right? And Omar gives us a clip, okay, that actually talks about Mike TV trying to flim us with something we already know. We already know that during colonial times, there were a certain portion of the slaves or the Africans that mixed with the native population. There are a certain amount of Europeans that mix with the native population. That's not new to our ears. But we're talking about the way he twists it and flips it to make it seem as if, right, that we are the original population. That's the game we're talking about here. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, before this shit gets started, we already know that the African population that was part of the largest forced migration, small portions of it mixed with the Native American. Hell, the Native Americans, some Native American tribes had slaves, but it wasn't a wholesale amount to mix with them. So we're getting confused by the stories that our parents told us, right? The Blendians, or whatever you want to call them, they will say, well, we're going to listen to our parents. We're not going to listen to the science. Everybody, if you're an African American, you already got stories of you being Native American. People told me from the Blackfoot.
Yeah, they couldn't even handle the diseases to be that many numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Long. And then how the hell you Blackfoot? It wasn't no black people in Montana, because the Blackfoot Indians from Montana.
I
Wasn't
didn't
no
know
black
that, Gullah.
wasn't no black people in Montana, you know what I'm saying, on early colonial period. That was like way later on, you know what I'm saying, after Lewis and Clark, you know what I'm saying, even did their expedition to even find out what a Blackfoot Indian is. Only reason they call themselves Blackfoot Indian because they put black ash on their feet.
Damn. Tripping. Yeah, you wild out, yo. Yo, say they put black ash on their feet. Now that's funny, yo. All right, so let me arm y'all with one more thing here. The one more thing I want to arm y'all with is the Columbian Exchange. We gave you one bit of evidence, man, that the brother Joshua brought up on TikTok was the gene. And we explained the gene, right? And how Africans coming from Africa don't have it. Let's take a break for a minute, right? Big up to Joe, man. Big up for the donation, man. That's love right there, man. Appreciate you, man. You always doing that, man. Let's see who else hit the cash app, man. Man, y'all drop that cash app link in there, man. Show some love, man. Before we get to the next part of the show. All right. Make sure you like and subscribe to the podcast, Al Jahid, man. A lot of these topics, man. Gullah will go in deeper with some exclusive information. He'd like to take his time and really get into the actual interworkings of it, how it worked, the right pronunciation of the damn words. I mean, Gullah been pronouncing that shit for years, man. Him and Gozy, man, they do a great job of pronouncing scientific terms. They do a great job in that. And there was something Gozy had told me that I don't want to really bring it in. I don't want to, and he talked about how another way we can tell about the native population. I can't think of the name of it, Gozy. But yeah, we talked about it the other day. I forget the name of it. I can't think of it, Gullah, what it was called. I can't quite think of that, bro. Let me see. I think it was hold on, you probably be familiar with this, man. It's let's see. No, changing, no. Is that it? The Colesian gene, you heard of that?
The Colesian gene.
I'm saying it wrong. Hold on. God damn it. Wait a minute. I'm gonna mess this up, man. Colchicine? Nah, maybe not that one. Knew I was gonna mess that up. Yeah, I'm gonna get off that one until Ngozi get over here and kind of talk about that.
He probably did some deeper research on it.
Yeah, he did some. I'm saying it wrong. I probably spelled that wrong. That's why I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, but we're gonna be doing the show dealing with the Egyptian shit. Man, and Ngozi Gullah, we're gonna definitely be doing that, yo. That's what they like to talk about for real. And so we want to make sure they always got to talk about their favorite subject, man, to keep it clean. You know what I'm saying, Gullah?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Keep it clean, man. Make sure ain't no mistakes made. Man, hit that cash app, man. Show some love, man. Yeah, Joe, you did your thing. Let me see. Show some love. All right. Let me drop the link. And it's Sunday, ain't it? It is Sunday. Do. Man, join the server, man. I think the server is a much healthy place these days, man. I appreciate everybody, man, that supports show over the years, man. Man, we ain't gonna let you down. Nope. Definitely not gonna let you down. And let nobody down. If y'all want to join the server, right? Go ahead and hit Community of Skeptics. Mars, drop the daggone. Drop the link to the server, man. All right. So y'all can join that, man. Big up to the sisters that's listening, yo. We got your back. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they say. Last time I checked, the sisters play an important role to our survivability because without them, our ass would go extinct and vice versa. It takes two to make the thing go right. Last time I checked. Yeah, drop that email. Yeah, I know you ain't gonna drop the link. Drop the email. All right. So we wanted to talk about a couple more things in this next half of the show. All right. I think I gave you a replay of what I talked about. We talked about the gene. All right. Beringer, did I say that right?
Beringia.
Beringia. Yeah, Beringia. Hold on. Beringia. All right. That's that area where Native Americans either walked or canoed or boated down the coastline. All right. And we talked about the gene, the EDAR gene. All right, which verifies that they came from an Asian population. All right. And how that particular gene gave them advantage of making sure the babies had more nutrients because the gene actually affected the development of the milk ducts in the woman's breast, which allowed more nutrients to pass through for the infants. We talked about that and how African Americans don't have that. All right. And we talked about the rules. All right. The golden rule and the other two rules. Right. So we want to move forward with some more evidence. Also have an article. Let me show y'all here. All right. And I want to give y'all two articles on it. On this, where y'all can take a read. All right. Right here. Environmental selection during the last ice age on the mother to infant transmission of vitamin D and fatty acids through breast milk. This is it right here. The frequency of human specific EDAR, and the variation is the V378. All right. There you go. All right. Okay. I want y'all to read this. All right. Get time, right? Put it on your computer, let it play, or put it in your natural readers and let it play. All right. All right. Educate yourself on that. Okay. All right. This is they through with that. All right. And so now, In the second half, I want to talk about the Columbian Exchange. All right, this is important. Okay. In Columbian Exchange, okay, also known as the Columbian Interchange, was widespread transfer of plants, animals, and precious metals, commodities, culture, human populations, technology. Look, this is what I want to talk about, and diseases, and ideas between the New World, okay, all right, you'll see the New World, the Americas, in the Western Hemisphere, all right, in the Western Hemisphere, and the Old World, the Afro-Eurasian. Okay, let's see what the let's look at what New World is. This is the New World. This is the New World, y'all. All right, it's a map of the New World.
Yeah, and this is all,
All
you
right.
know, and I hope the audience know this is all based off of European perspective. You know, that's why I use the term when they say old world monkeys and new world monkeys.
Oh shit.
You know, the old world monkeys are really a older taxon than the old world monkeys are. You know what I'm saying?
1540 map of the New World. All right, Sebastian Munster. All right, there you go. Okay. All right. Based off of European perspective. That's funny right there. You're hilarious with that one. That was a good one, y'all.
Yeah, look at that though. That's why I say. That's why I say the original America was South America and the Caribbeans, and you know what I'm saying, all the areas in southern, you know, like the southern United States, areas where the Spanish was at. You know what I'm saying. That's what all the areas that they considered America at that time period.
So the Old World is a term for Afro-Eurasian that originated in Europe, like you said, Gullah, after 1493, when Europeans became aware of the existence of the Americas. It is used in contrast. It is used in contrast to the continents of Africa, Europe, and Asia in the Eastern Hemisphere. Okay, all right, and so this is Afro-Eurasia. There you go. That is considered the Old World. We got to take it slow. We got to be concise in our approach to educate. Important. Man, hit them likes, man. Hit them subscribes, man. And hit them cash apps. So we see the difference between the Old World and the New World. This is important to understand geography for the average African American. We learned it in school. Okay? Back when we was in the 5th grade. Now it's time to use it again when trying to understand our story. This is the Old World. Why is this the Old World? Because Homo sapiens started in this area in Africa. These are 3 regions, right around Gullah, Olduvai Valley, Morocco, and in South Africa. These are the regions where they found old Homo sapiens. Am I right or wrong?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All right. We know that Indo-Europeans have been in Africa since when? Maybe roughly 50,000. What time period you want them in that coming through this area right here?
You mean Eurasians or just
Eurasians? Eurasians.
Yeah, Eurasians. Yeah, Eurasians been coming back and forth to Africa since at least 50,000, 30,000 years ago.
All right. Okay, that's why
when people first stepped out the continent, they was going back and forth. They wasn't like, you know what I'm saying?
Correct. Yeah, the first population failed, come back in, failed. That's they don't find no remnants of it, and then they go back again, and then they still back migrate. Some of them take a trip around Arabia and come back in, right? But it's all in the game. And so when Gullah and Ngozi is talking about a certain markers that you find in the Egyptians, that's why. Because they was there before the population was even called Egyptians. That's why you can look at DNA markers for the Nubians and find that. What's it called? Cheddar Man?
Yeah. You talking about Mesolithic?
Malta.
Yeah. Oh, Malta. Oh yeah, Malta. Yeah.
Malta.
You talking about Malta from Ethiopia?
Yep. So in that cave.
Biotic gene.
So that shouldn't spook y'all. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't throw you off. Understand it, right? This is why we doing this. We making sure we understand with clarity and preciseness. It shouldn't spook you out. You can also find some of those genes in the West African population. Am I not wrong? What's the name of it? What's the gene? Gullah. Shit.
You talking about the ghost population?
No, I ain't talking about the ghost population. I'm talking about, man, come on, yo. You know we
Oh, you talking about the YAP positive gene?
Yeah, that, and it's something else, man. You know, we talked about it with Europedia. You know what I'm talking about? What's the daggone thing called? Oh man, god damn, I can't even think of it right now. Yeah. I'll come back to it. Right? But okay, let's go to the ghost population for a minute. So we already got mixes of a ghost population. All right. So this is part of your humanity right there. All the mixing and matching migration, but I want to stay the course right now. Let me get back on the track. What I'm saying, this is considered the old world. And the reason I'm using it is because the old world developed a certain immunity. Okay. All right. Some of the oldest form of smallpox can be detailed in Egyptian mummies. All right. Smallpox. So we know that there were certain plagues and stuff that plagued Europe. Okay. Certain disease transfer between the Hittites, right? The Hittites claimed that the Egyptians infected them with something. They think it to be smallpox, right? So I think the oldest form of the daggone virus starts out in Africa, in the old world, based off of the Hittites, right? Which is roughly in this area, right? Hittites, Roman Empire, the Greeks all coming in contact with African populations. There's the Strait of Gibraltar and all that all coming. They started to develop a immunity, right? Okay, where you can tell that they genome, they immune. My fault. Their immune system had came in contact with the daggone smallpox disease.
Yeah.
All right. Remember. Good. You want to say something?
I would say even the trading and passing of animals and goods, passing these diseases, you know what I'm saying, all throughout the old world.
Okay. So the reason I'm talking about immunity and the reason I'm talking about the old world and new world, because we can clearly see, right, on this map, the old world, the new world is not here, because that particular variation of the original population, that particular mutation walked up out of Africa and continued for hundreds of thousands of years until they walked to the Americas, right, being separated from the old world population. Okay. And in being separated from the old world population, they wasn't separated long enough to be a whole different species, ladies and gentlemen. But they were separated long enough to not be in that environment when the Roman Empire was mixing with the Egyptians and the Greeks was mixing and all that and going over straight to Gibraltar and transferring genes transferring diseases back and forth and gaining immunity.
Yeah, you had the Silk Road connecting diseases from China to Europe, all that.
And so it's the old world. China is part of the old world. Okay. And so by the time this population, old world population, meets back up with the quote unquote new world, man, we have a damn problem.
Yep.
We have a problem.
Yep. And then too, it ain't just one sided either.
I ain't. Nope. Go ahead. Tell the other side. No, it's not one sided. That's the verification. Go ahead with the verification of it. Go ahead.
I would say the new world, the new world gave the old world syphilis and certain other diseases. You know what I'm saying? That you find after the Columbian exchange.
All right. So there was diseases that the European and the African had not had that actually developed in the Americas. Okay? Simple as that. And so when the old world population met the new world population based off of intercontinental shipping, man, we got a problem. When that old world disease met that new world population that was not familiar, the particular immune systems weren't used to that, and it hit their immune systems for the first time, it decimated them. It literally decimated them. Simple as that. And so people talk about wars. There wasn't a whole lot of damn wars because the population was damn near what you think was knocked down about half. Time they came back, it wasn't nobody on the coast. When Columbus and them came, right, and spread them disease, by the time they came back again, you know what I'm saying, it was decimated. When Cortez and them finished spreading smallpox, they talk about Cortez, right, in Mesoamerica, fighting against, I think he fought against the Aztecs, I think. I'm thinking that's what it is. Am I correct in that?
Yeah, well, it was Aztecs. Yeah.
Yo, the Aztecs had cities with 1 million people in it, y'all. Did y'all know that? Cities, 1 million people. And as they fought the Europeans and they took prisoners of war, they took those diseases back to the cities and wiped them out. So I always argued that it was the disease that conquered the native population. Communicable diseases is right here. So here we go.
Yeah, and then you had people, you had certain groups of tribes that was against the Aztecs that teamed up with the Spanish too.
So this is what I'm saying. Some of the exchanges were purposeful, while others were unintended. Communicable diseases of old world origins resulted in a what? In an 80 to 95% reduction in the number of indigenous peoples of the Americas from the 15th century onward, most severely in the Caribbean. Crazy. Cultures of both hemispheres were significantly impacted by migration of people, both free and enslaved, from the old world to the new. Man, European colonists and African slaves replaced the indigenous populations across Americas to varying degrees. This is the nature of what the hell's going on. The number of Africans taken to the New World was far greater than the number of Europeans moving to the New World in the first 3 centuries after Columbus. Man, 80 to 95% reduction in the number of indigenous peoples from the 15th century onward, most severely in Caribbeans. Are we serious with that? That's in Britannica. I know y'all don't like Encyclopedia Britannica. Not them Blendians. They wouldn't like that. So that's where we at. So we got 3 things here. We got certain genetic elements. We got the immune system dealing with the old world and new world. All right, we got our rules, right? And yeah, man, we on for the damn conversation, man. Hopefully we can get on some of these TikTok platforms. The ones that's really bubbling, man, and add to the discourse, man. It's important, man. I'm not gonna waste my time, fighting against people that's supposed to be on the same damn page with this type of stuff, man. So this is what I'm not gonna do. We're not doing that, man. Man, hit the link if y'all want to join, man. I see you, Mr. Joe. I ain't even see you in there, Joe. What's up, brother? Should have said something.
Y'all ain't want me to come in here and give the real truth. Y'all ain't here messing it up. Let me give since y'all in here playing games. The real truth is that we grew up here in America like a dry root on a dry ground. We just popped up, boom, we just sprung up right here in America. That's why our DNA don't mix with them other folks. We can't go take a DNA test. That's why we don't do it.
We can't do it. Don't do it. Don't take the test.
The ghost population.
That's hilarious, man. That
man, Gullah said something that cracked me up, though.
What Gullah said?
I was talking about something Gullah said. Yeah, that's what the white people believe. Most of their beliefs come from the same one they told us we shouldn't believe in, the white man.
White man, that's crazy. That's
It's bad, bro.
crazy, yo.
And
I
all them
mean,
jokers look at the walls and make up stuff. Everybody looking at walls making up stuff, bro. Oh my.
on purpose. Yeah, I think it to be on purpose. I truly do.
Y'all be over scamming, man.
Yeah.
Anytime you can take a bunch of folks to Mexico and take them into a museum and ain't got to read it, just tell them what it means. And you can make a
That's your
Smith
man.
thriller off of it.
That's your
Damn.
man right there. The kitty cat guy.
Bottom kitten. What did you call them? Bottom kitten.
Scamming on people, got African Americans in Mexico talking about, that's your people. I mean, I'm not, listen, man, when y'all go on them trips and excursions, man, I ain't tripping. Because I remember I went to Cancun, partied a little bit, and then took an excursion. They call them excursions. When you get on the bus and go drive about an hour away, went to Chincha. I might be pronouncing it wrong. But, man, there was some pyramids there, man. And beautiful pyramids, man, a little small, right? But I was actually thinking my ancestors built that. Went there with the look, see what I'm saying? You had the same experience, Joe. Don't play. Tell the truth. You just had that experience, Joe. Be honest. Be honest.
Just had it. Yes, sir.
Talk to us, Joe, about your experience and your ancestors in the Caribbean. What? What about that? Where was you?
Oh, no. Oh, you spoke when I went to Hawaii. You talking about the Fiji folks? Bruh, I'm going to show y'all that
Black
picture one day
Hawaii.
when we're in the Discord. Yeah, man. I went, look, you know, in Hawaii, they got that Polynesian Center. See, that's how your eyes play tricks on you. They got the Polynesian Center. Me and my wife went over there to the Fiji joint. So we over there, we decide, we could take some pictures. I'm looking at these people. I'm looking at the stuff on the walls. Like, these people gotta be from Africa. They gotta be. I said, look at the brown skin. Look at their lips. Look at their curly hair. I said, these Africans. Boy, I was pseudoed out, though. That was 2017.
Gone. Thought you had something.
Man, I come home and start reading. Ran in the yard, gonna like, yeah, man, you gotta read about when these people travel. I come to find out these folks Asians. I said, what? I said, Renoko Rashidi, fake me out, man.
Roniki. Got you, yo. Roniki.
That's why I thought everybody was dark when I saw him. It was Renoko. Renoko was hitting me with that stuff in 2015, bro. I was like, oh yeah, the blacks everywhere. We the Chinese.
They just from the equator, that's all.
Gala, I'm telling you, Gala, you just don't understand. That was a proud moment for me.
I know the mentality, man.
Roniki Rashidi, yo.
Y'all gonna sit here and do all this science work and crush a man's dreams. No, we popped up out of dry ground. I ain't trying to hear it.
Noko Rashidi had some Papua Guinean dude said that dude look like John Henry Clark.
Man. Ronoko Rashidi was a writer, speaker, and lecturer on ancient Egypt. His belief in the African presence in prehistoric America, Africans in antiquity, and African presence in Asia and other parts of the world. Rashidi is the author of Introduction to the Study of African Classical Civilizations, 1993, and the editor of The Unchanged African Voices, a collection of poetry and prose by death row inmates from California and San Quentin State Prison. He also is the author and editor of 18 books, including African Presence in Early Asia, 1995, 1988, 1995, with Ivan Van Sertima, The Black Star, The African Presence in Early Europe, 2012, and African Star over Asia, The Black Presence in the East. Roniki was a member of the editorial board of Afroology, the Journal of Pan-African Studies, and he held an honorary doctorate in divinity from Amun-Ra Theological Seminary in Los Angeles. They say he also supported the work of controversial scholars like the late Ivan Van Sertima. Rashidi died in 2021 while on tour in Egypt, and I'm telling you, he died from malaria. A lot of our ancestors and elders died from malaria.
I hope it's because they won't take the vaccine.
I ain't messing with you, yo. You wild.
That was an excellent question. My bad.
Takes us to another key figure in why we think the way we think. The leader of the pack would be Ivan Van Sertima, yo. Man, I appreciate Ivan Van Sertima's work. All right, 1935 to 2009. All right, was a Guyanese, okay, born British associate professor in African studies at Rutgers University. He was best known for his Olmec alternative origin speculations and brand of pre-Columbian contact theory. There's a pre-Columbian contact theory. Y'all should look that up. Okay, here, I want to put this page in here for y'all. Claims of African and West African contact. Here, we get this out the way for y'all. This is great for y'all.
It's a whole wiki article on it.
A whole article for y'all, man. Here you go. All for y'all, man. Read this to get in the conversation here. We're going to be beating the drum. You also got the Olmec alternative origin speculations. Yep. Poe's claim for African presence in Mesoamerica stem from attributes of the Olmec culture. Okay, the claim to transfer of African plants to the Americas. Look at this, man. All this is in the book. They came before Columbus, yo. And interpretations of European and Arabic historical accounts. The Olmec culture existed in what is now southern Mexico from roughly 1200 BCE to 400 BCE. The idea that Olmecs are related to Africans was first suggested by, what's this? Jules Melgar, who discovered the first colossal head. So it wasn't even black people that said that first. It was Jules. How you say his name? Jules. Jose. Damn. Jose.
Back to what Gullah said earlier.
Jose got us, yo. Y'all let Jose get y'all. Got us. Jose, who discovered the first colossal heads. This is crazy,
y'all ain't
man.
telling me that ain't no. Y'all trying to say my eyes are lying? That look just like an African.
It do.
Right,
yes, and this takes us to another powerful part of the conversation. Look at that.
That is an African.
Man,
look.
if you be
convince me not.
Hey Joe, if you be around enough Mexicans, man, around enough Hondurans and El Salvadorians, bro, you'll start seeing them people with them faces.
Are you serious?
There you go.
Well, that's got to be the Abo. That got to be the Abo Mexicans then.
Oh, bro, they got thick like that, man. Sure, they got it, bro. You know
several Olmec colossal heads have features that some diffusionists link to African continent. Y'all know what diffusion is. He said everything comes from here. That's what diffusionists do. Wild out. But this brings us to another part of our topic right here. Take a good look at this. First of all, that's a helmet on his head. Second of all, there ain't no braids coming out the damn helmet. There's feathers, right? But that's a helmet, right, with feathers on it. And look at the features, though. You wasn't going to tell me 15 years ago that this wasn't an African. Look at the lip.
S1 right there, man.
Oh, you tripping. And from the Bronx, Blast Massacres 1, the Africans there. Look, big nose, big lips. That's definitely an African. You'll see African Americans at these statues saying, "These are our ancestors." Oh man, General Seti, all day, General Seti. Let's see. Let me see.
All right, let's get serious. Okay, so let's break down why this individual looks like that. Like Gullah said, you can go down and in these places, and these people start having features like this? What if it's not the fact that Africans crossed the seas early in 10,000 BC? How did they end up looking like this when we know that normally we see that these phenotypes on the African continent? Talk about that for a little bit.
I
You
got
don't you don't just see it on the African continent. You see it around the equator. You see Aboriginal Australians with them features. You see Melanesians with them features. You see even people in South India. You see them with them features. You know what I'm saying? People in Southeast Asia, the people that's East Asian with the epic animal alphos. You even see them with them features. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Wait a minute.
Joe.
So you saying it's not an African continent feature? Is that what you're saying to me?
Oh, it just so happened that Africa circumference parts of the equator. It's equatorial selection. You know what I'm saying?
So it's the environment. You saying it's the environment?
Yes, indeed.
Dang, so my eyes been messing me. Man, people
This
better
is
stop listening to them
what happened
elbows.
with East Asian population. This was happening when East Asian population of the human beings go back into tropical environments.
So we come here for the scientific explanation of what you're saying. When you see those features that you believe to be indigenous Africans, what you're looking at is actually convergent evolution. All right. That could be at play. All right. This takes place in animals, animal morphology. All right. Body plans. See? Y'all know what a body plan is, right? If you look at body plans of animals, right, they carry a lot of similarities at times. So when you look at the body plans of, say, cats, right, they carry the same body plan as a fish. So we know that everything that walk upright and walk on the earth, right, that body plan is actually coming from fish. The ones that got skeletons, y'all. What the hell am I talking about?
Yeah.
What am I talking about? I'm talking about if you took a look, if you stood up in a daggone mirror, first of all, dissect the fish. And y'all eat fresh fish, right? Y'all go to the market and get it cut sometimes, right? Fresh fish, right? Look at that fresh fish and you look at it. When first year medical students, man, they don't look at dead cadavers, dead bodies. They look at the fish first because the skeleton looks like the human skeleton. Y'all didn't know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even our face, the way our face is, it comes from a fish. 2 eyes, a mouth, you know what I'm saying, nose.
Can we pick a different animal? I'm going to be cooking fish tonight for dinner. I need a different example. This long silence is definitely.
You know, silence.
All right. Well, while he figure out till he figure out he on mute. Hey, but I tell you what y'all talking about right now. This is the root of a lot of fights, all the way from Black Egypt to the Abos to the Moors, on and on it goes, man. It's just like all these disagreements. A
All
lot
right,
of
I'm back.
Go
My
ahead.
fault. All right, we was on the long road. We was talking about the fish. I wanted to show you the book real quick because we was talking about body plans, and the reason we was talking about body plans was that fish have the same body plans that a cat and a human have. How do we know? Because we have the book by Donald Prothero, Evolution and What the Fossils Say and Why It Means. And we have this particular fossil right here. All right, Tetelek. Am I saying that right, Gella? I know I'm saying it halfway wrong. Tektelek.
Yeah.
Right here, see?
Yeah.
See, that's the fish that do push-ups. Why they say it's the fish that do push-ups? Because it had the shoulder bones and had the ability to push itself up. Right? So as it come out of a water environment, right, it could traverse back and forth between the water environment on land. It can actually walk up on land. See, we actually see the progression of it through the fossil record, right? And so if you was to stand up in the mirror, right, you got a shoulder blade, right? I'm gonna ask you, Joe, how many bones extend from the shoulder blade to the elbow? Do you know?
What the heck no. I don't know no skeletal biology like that.
Okay, one.
Wait a minute, hold on. Huh? You said one? I was gonna say three.
Oh, let's look at the skeleton. Look, watch this. Look, you said 3.
This is like two, yeah, it's like two of them that's around the rotator cuff.
No. Nope. No.
All right, my second guess was gonna be 6.
What? Eh. Wow. Ah. All right, so let's look at the human skeleton. All this is very, very relevant to this damn conversation. Trust me when I tell you this. It's going to be very interesting as we move forward right here. This is important. Most of us don't even. Do I want to show a real? Yeah, I want to do this. Here we go. Here we go. Got him, coach. Put us in the game. All right, here we go. All right. We just keep this thing funky and very, very interesting, right? All right. So y'all right here. All right. We just want to look at the skeleton. Make it bigger for y'all. All right. Y'all can see that, right? So in the skeleton, you see the shoulder blade and you see, so one bone extends from the daggone. Damn, they don't got the whole thing. One bone extends from the shoulder blade to the elbow. Man, that's not going to help us.
Yeah, we need one like showing like either the side or the back.
Yeah, I got it. I know. I got it. I got it right here. I got it. I got you. I got it right here. Oh, that's a cartoon. I want the cartoon. Damn, fascinating. You know what? Uncle John's blog. Probably do need something real simple. I ain't gonna lie to you. We gotta keep everything very simple.
Yeah, I was going to say the simpler the better, bro. You know, we read on a first grade level. So.
Yeah, that's real. that ain't even no. That ain't no tell. All right, so right here, I'm gonna make this bigger. Come on now. The glossary of the skeleton system, right? And so what I want to show y'all is, let me make it bigger. All right, so y'all can see that, right? Is that clear?
Okay, that's better. It's small though.
Oh, it's small.
Yeah, it's not close enough where you could like make out. I mean, you see the shape, but that's about it.
I gotta get y'all something better, man. We gotta get it something better. Let me see. This gotta hit just right. Got to hit just right. We can't be playing with this. Let's see the stock photo. Okay, this might be good right here. I think this is good. Let me see. Nope. That ain't big enough. I can't believe we can't find a daggone. This is crazy. A good one. You know what? I'm gonna get something. Let me see. Because this is
one of them ones that the doctors use to show how they work on like a rotator cuff injury. And they got the explosion of it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, because this is actually this is really essential, basic. So when I was at the Baltimore School for the Arts, man, we had an art class, right? And a drawing class. And believe it or not, in the daggone class, we were actually had to learn the daggone, the different bone. You was like, well, why would you have to learn that? What reason would you need? You just drawing because you had to see how the daggone meat fell on the bone, Joe.
Oh yeah. I had figure drawing class in art.
Mm-hmm.
We had to literally. They had hired models. We had to literally draw naked people. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You had to draw. Yeah, you had to get to the neck, but before you can draw the naked people, you had to draw the damn skeleton. right? To see how the skin fell on the daggone skeleton, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
you had to do it. There was no other way around it. And so I learned about the daggone. Oh, damn, can this be it right here? Damn, I'm gonna make this so dang big. We ain't got no choice to see this. Oh, that went too. Hold on, I went to the super duper. I bet y'all can see this. Let's see. No, can y'all see this? What that look like?
As soon as you share it, I'll let you know.
All right,
You ain't
hold on.
sharing.
All right, what does this look like? What this diagram look like? Can you see it?
Yeah, like I said, I can see it, but it's
All right, hold on. Is it bigger now?
still far back.
I bet you it ain't small now.
Yeah, it's still like in the
No
background.
way.
You sure you sharing?
Yeah, no way y'all can't see that, yo.
I can see it, but you gotta like zoom in to get the
I
detail.
think y'all blind. I think y'all playing.
I do wear glasses, but it's not.
Oh man, glasses. No, we don't want a glass wearing student, do we? Oh, this gonna get it now. Yeah, I got him now. Now we in the game. Y'all see it? Tell me we ain't in the game now. We in the game, right?
Okay, we're in the game. We're in the
We in the
game. That's
game.
what you want right there.
All right, we're in the
That's
game.
what you want.
All right. Okay. So if
Wait a
you
minute,
look,
like I said, it's 2 bones, right? Or is it just
there's
because you
one
got
bone
the
from the shoulder to the elbow.
got
Look,
the
one
shoulder?
bone, yo. See that? One
Oh, I
bone.
see what you mean. Okay, from the rotator cuff down to the next joint. Okay, got
One
you.
bone. Now, from the elbow to the wrist is how many bones? How many you see?
I see another bone.
See,
One.
two. It's two, man.
From the elbow to the wrist.
It's two bones.
I'm blind as
The
a bat.
femur.
Okay.
Look, my fault. The femur's down there with your legs. You see that? And the same thing occurs with the bone from your daggone hips. Is one bone from your hips to your knee. It's two
Right.
bones from your knee to your ankles. See
I
that?
can
See
see
them
the
two
one
bones?
going down. Yeah, I see that. I see
All
that. I
right.
didn't see
So
the split in the one from the elbow to the wrist, though.
yeah, you got two bones from the elbow to your. It's two bones there, yo. Trust me.
Oh, dang. Okay, my eyes deceiving me. Just like
Yeah, it's
I'm
two
looking at
bones.
the
It's twisted.
walls.
It's actually two bones right there, yo. It really is. It is. It's two bones.
Okay.
Put a one in the chat if it's two bones from your elbow to your wrist. Yes, it certainly is. All right.
So you know what
Yeah.
messed me up? That song we used to sing when we were young. The hip bone connected to the.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that went wild. That definitely went. It definitely went wild. Oh, let me see this. Oh no. So why am I saying this? By the time you get to the wrists and your ankles, there are many bones. All right. There are many bones that's in your wrists. From your wrists and your hands, there's many bones. But this is the same thing that happens in cats. Am I making this up? Nope. Say it again. It's the same thing that occurs in cats. All right. So if I was to pull up a cat, and that was difficult to pull up, and watch how easy it'd be to pull up a human skeleton. Watch this. Watch this. Look. Watch this. It's gonna be easy. Look. Look. Cat skeleton. Look. Cat skeleton. All right. Here you go. That's gonna be easy. They want you to see the damn cats. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look. You see the cats? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Y'all see how easy it is? Look. How many bones from the shoulder to the elbow of the cat and the arms there, Joe? That's one bone, right?
I only see one.
All right. Now, how many bones from that elbow to the cat's wrist? Two. See the split? See the two? You can see it better from the hip. Look, from the hip to the knee is one
Yeah,
bone.
when I blow it up, I can see it. I had to blow it up. Yup, I see this. Yup, I see it.
Let me blow it up. I want to blow it up too. Let me blow it up. Yeah, we up now. Now we should be up. You see it clear now? Yeah, we can all see that. See that, y'all? See that hip bone from the hip bone to the knee, right? Is one bone, and from the knee to the ankles of the daggone cat is 2. That's the same in humans. Am I just saying that?
That's the flat. That's the flat piece in the chicken. That's the chicken flats. The chicken
Yep.
wing.
Same thing. There you go. Y'all all ate a damn chicken wing. Am I correct? Yes. How many bones in the flat part? 2. How many bones in the drumstick? 1. The drumstick goes into the hip or the shoulder of the daggone. My fault, goes to the shoulder of the daggone chicken. Yes, y'all all ate that. Next time you eat a piece of chicken, you'll be looking at it differently. Here y'all go again.
Uncle's uncle.
See, this the human again. See, and now so it's 1 bone, 2 bones, many bones. I'm gonna say this again. 1 bone coming from the shoulder to the elbow, 2 bones coming from the elbow to the wrist, and many bones from that point forward. Your hands and your wrists, it's many bones. Is it the same thing in cats? Yes, it is. Here you go again. 1 bone, 2 bones, many bones. See that? Same thing. All right, same thing. And the same thing in this daggone fish. Same thing. Next time you eat some fish with bones, go to your Jamaican restaurant, right? When you open up the daggone fish and eat it, all right, your escovide, right? Look at the daggone bones. You're going to say, damn. You're going to say, damn. Damn. I said all that to say that's how you know evolution is real and we all extend from a common ancestor, because the same thing the cat extended from is the same thing the humans extended from, because it's in the body plans. And I was talking about the body plans because I was trying to give an example. I was talking about convergent evolution and how in convergent evolution it can affect body plans. Let's go right back to that real quick. Y'all thought I got lost for a minute. No, I did not.
Yep. And these are all vertebrates too. They all have spines.
There you go. Chordata. It's called chordata.
Yeah, chordata. Yeah, chordata.
Chordata. All right. So here you go. Animals. Remember, we talked about convergent evolution, right? And then talking about convergent evolution. All right, we're talking about it could occur in animal morphology, body plans. I talked about the body plans, right? You're talking about the eyes, okay? All these things, all right? So just because you got blue eyes don't mean you came from such and such and such. It don't necessarily got to mean that. It could, but it don't got to mean that, okay? Convergent evolution, all right? Come right here. Let's see. I would like to get right here and get a very simple explanation of convergent evolution. All right, and convergent evolution. And humans refer to the process by which different populations or species develop similar traits. Once again, convergent evolution in humans refers to the process by which different populations, so there could be a population in New Guinea and a population in West Africa, right? Or species develop similar traits or adaptations independently of one another, typically due to similar environmental pressures. Let me give you an example. The skin, right, is a great example of convergent evolution. So just because people in Mesoamerica have brown skin or darker brown skin doesn't mean, right, that their direct ancestors come from Africa, or the Africans, walked in 30 days to Mesoamerica. All this is in the wildness.
Excellent.
Hey, I know another good example too that people be getting shook up on.
Lactose tolerance. What you want to do?
No, when they be thinking the Khoisan related to the East Asians. No, it's just they have they have epic anal aphos, and that's a thing that can pop in any human population. You know what I'm saying? Even the Nilo-Saharians, they have that commonly too. You know what I'm saying? Epic anal aphos. You know.
Absolutely. You know, make it look like China. You say they look like Chinese. No. That's a great example right there. See? So certain genes cause certain traits, right? The same, and so old genes, new tricks. So genes that had an answer for a certain environmental pressure, right? Those same responses can occur. So don't have to, Don't have to, but it could. All right? Don't have to, but it could. And it shows itself. We call that convergent evolution. So it doesn't mean it's the same thing. And that's the trick they try to pull on y'all. Go back and watch the show, man. What's up, kick door low? What's good? Man, y'all hit that cash app, man. Y'all show some love, man. Yo, we're at the 2 hour and 33-minute mark, man. Make sure y'all support the pseudo killers, man. And make sure y'all go ahead and hit them likes, man. And we want to get them daggone. Not only with the like, we get the subscribers up, man. We trying to hit, where we at? We at need 3,000-4,000 subscribers, bro. Where we going at, man? Yeah, we need to be on a subscription campaign. Subscribers and subscriptions, man. We need all that going forward, man. Need to get that going. We need to get our TikTok page going, yo. You know what I'm saying? We at it. Right? We getting attacked by pseudo enablers and scammers and trying to act like they're not doing what they really doing, but they is doing it, act like they're not. We're getting all that. Wow. I guess generally speaking, humans can be haters. But remember, yo, we don't hate over here. We just fucking participate, man. Big up to all the pseudo killers, man. Big up to all the people that's been supporting us over the years, man. Big up to the community of skeptics, man. Y'all see the link in there for the TikTok, man. Y'all can also become a member of this channel, man. Get the green glow. That green glow will protect you from everything, right? When the pseudos see that green glow, they all running high because they know you are protected by the green glow. Hey, Gullah, you got any closing words to say, man? I'm going to drop the link in case anybody want to get in the conversation, man.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying, for all you history deniers, you know, so if you deny evolution, you're a history denier, you know, according to Richard Dawkins. And that's a book that I refer everybody to sit down and read that book, The Greatest Show on Earth. That's a good book to get a good perspective of evolution.
Some great examples in there, bro. Oh my goodness, like the moth. How about the moth?
Oh, yeah.
So the moth got the thing, I forget the name of the white moth, the big moth, man. It got this little thing on it that actually pollinates the other plants. What's the name of the plants? The bulb plant. What do they call them? Daggone plants.
What's
the name of the plant?
I know you're talking
Tubulars.
about. Yeah, I think too. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
And so, they ran across a plant, one of them tubulars, and they seen the moth. They're like, wait, that moth can't pollinate that because the thing that pollinates the plant ain't long enough. And so Darwin made a scientific prediction. He said, one day we're gonna find that moth with that thing long enough to actually get down there and pollinate that particular form of the plant. By George, 20 years later, they found that moth. You know what I'm saying? That's how we know evolution. And so that particular moth has evolved to be able to do what? To pollinate that particular plant. Evolution is real, man. We on spot, man. Big up to all the evolutionists. I like to name a couple evolutionists. All right. Dr. Ben taught evolution. All right. Anybody saying that Dr. Ben didn't teach evolution is a liar and a scammer and a flim flam bim bammer. All right. Shigant Diaz was an evolutionist. That's why, you know, we dealt with him. Who else? John Jackson, for certain. Now, for all y'all, what is it? Man, God, and Civilization, John G. Jackson. He's an evolutionist. Got a whole chapter dedicated to it. In Dr. Ben's work, Black Man and All His Family, got, let's see what chapters he talk about that. I believe it would be in, just want to give y'all some of the evolutionists. John Henry Clark is an evolutionist, and we can just tell by his conversation when he talks about these stupid pseudoscientific rule, the one drop rule, and how race is a social construct. You start to recognize these things based off of understanding evolution. And Black Man Now His Family, I believe, and got a whole list of evolutionary fossils. This is where I start to get when I first, started doing my thing, yo. I didn't even understand the daggone section of the book for real. But yeah, Page 75. Hold on, I'm gonna give y'all the page. He got a whole glossary. All right, a glossary of terms in page 75. Right, got the whole glossary of terms. Right. Prehistoric Homo sapiens. Damn, man, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Just want to get this clear for y'all. Okay? Remember that if they say they ain't teach evolution, they scamming. Right off the bat. Just look at them, say they scamming, bad information, get away from them. All right. Now I threaten them. I threaten them to say it. Yeah, page 77. You can go to page 77. Hold on here. Here, let me get these here. I dare y'all. Flim flammers, the bim bammers. Y'all familiar with premortal signs and symbols, Albert Churchwood. We learned about Albert Churchwood. Where did we learn about it? We first learned about it in John Jackson's work, Man, God, and Civilization. He talks about it. He talks about Charles Darwin, and he talks about Albert Churchwood, the Victorian scientist. We also know about the Churchwood family, his brother. He talks about the land of Mu. So his brother was a pseudoscientist. But Albert Churchwood writes those books on early human evolution, right? And you know, Charles Darwin talks about the out of Africa theory. Not that, but he's the first person to say humans come from Africa. All right. And Dr. Ben mentions that. And John Jackson mentions that. And I wanna close it out with the verifiable proof and threatening them pseudos that want to put dirt on people's names. And I ain't gonna say it. I dare you. I double D, triple dare you. I dare you. Go to my Google books. Let's see. Hold on. We're gonna show you how if anybody's saying that they scamming right off the bat, right off the rippy. Right off the rippy, scammer. They made it up. They ain't read it. They don't know what they're talking about. They're doing too much. Black man in the nihilist family, Africa, the mother civilization. Let's see. Let me see what they got right here. Let me show y'all something right here while we doing this. The preview. Can we get to the preview? Let's see. Watch that. I say page 70-something. Get to the preview real quick while we doing it. Man, how y'all feeling out there, man? I hope we all good, right? Give y'all something to sink y'all teeth into today, man. We're gonna keep doing this, man. Everybody actually think they can do what they really can't do. We want to make sure. Let me put this in it. Let me do this. Let me put this in here to get them out the way. Put this one word in here. Watch this. I know y'all talk. I'm gonna show you where I learned it at, so y'all don't get confused, right? From the pseudos. The pseudos try to confuse you, and they masquerade themselves as if they know some things, right? They actually don't. Oh man. They actually don't. Watch this. And then I'm gonna start a war on this one. Dare y'all act like that man they do something they did. Threatens you. Let's see. Looka here. Looka here, man. Looka here. Looka here. Looka here. Hey Joe, would you try and get out? Or you thing just fell out?
Yeah, I just fell out. I'm gonna be before you close out. I just wanted to thank you and Gullah. I think Gullah gone, but I wanted to thank y'all for going over that what we went through, man, because I really think that's one of the biggest parts of the issue is just the lookership of it. You see something, and your eyes play tricks on you. Your eyes play tricks on us anyway. But then when you look at something and you can like relate to it, you can see it. Like you pull up the Olmec here and you can see certain things. It just your eyes are tricking you. And so but you stand on it heavy because you say it looked just like an African. You know what I mean? So people just need that broken down to them. At least I hope that'll help them. The way y'all did it was good. So there you go, man. I appreciate that. I'm gonna drop out and let you go ahead and do your thing. But thanks for having me up, man. You keep building, bro. You're doing good.
All right, man. Appreciate you, bro. So we got the black man and now his family, man, and we want to show this right. Let's see if this man actually taught evolution. I dare somebody said he didn't. I double D triple dare you. We bet not hear this out their mouth. We can click on any one of these. Harmaday, upright, walking, tool making member. Australopithecus. Let's go to page 75. Let's see here. Doom. Okay. All righty. Hominids. Australopithecine. Australopithecus. Genus of the family Australopithecine. There's two species, Africanus, robustus. I know y'all heard me say Australopithecus africanus. Tool making hominids. I heard me use that word today. Homiday. Y'all heard me use them words before. Okay. All right. Interesting, right? Interesting. Something he wants us to know about them. Let's see. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to go to page 88? Page 94. Let's see, page 94. Let's see what page 94 got to say. Real quick. I just couldn't resist myself. Whenever you hear leaky, Dr. Leaky, right? It is in bed 1, which contains Villiofrafican fauna. It say as well as the Australopithecine and the pebble culture, which they produced. Dr. Leakey found the Zinthopithecus and Homo habilis, entombed at its base. One can only imagine the extent of the work that was necessary to collect the fragmented fossils and subsequent reconstruction to replace them in their original form. Right? So he's just talking about beds, like bed 1 and all that. He's talking about archaeology and he's talking about the different strata when he says bed 1. So I actually start to get an understanding of anthropology by reading Dr. Ben's work, right? Understanding who the Leakeys was. Okay. So he comes right here, talks about with respect to all the scientists mentioned and those not mentioned, it is still the Leakeys. Marion Lewis. I learned that from here. Marion Lewis, who have made the most significant inroads on the average man so far, prehistoric man, and concerned. The unearthing of Zinthopithecus boise in July 17th in 1859 on the slopes of bed 1 of the Old Devore Gorge in Tanzania, East Africa, at the site as FLK, has been to date the most outstanding find in the link of man as we know him today. as his prehistoric ancestors of thousands of millions of years ago. The type of man, Sir Charles Darwin, okay, the Victorian scientist spoke about a superior in its man-like qualities and Rhodesia, Zimbabwe man in every respect. So he's mentioning Charles Darwin here. All right. Let's see if I can get. Can we go? Say we got 3. View all. All right. The Dutch, the skull, which was called Australopithecus. So he's talking about the certain skulls. That's when I started investigating skulls. I got this from Dr. Ben. And given all the stuff he got wrong, yo, let's talk about the things he did get right. I think it's important. And I say we mischaracterize that. I used to say, man, and you talking about the different caves right here, and it gives you, and see, he put it in chronology for me, right? That's why I wrote the book, Chronology of Human Evolution. That's why I'm finished book 2, right? Human Evolution. Look, so he got the timeline, 1856, 1866 by 1865. A mad rush for further discoveries of prehistoric man was in full force. He say the high point was reached when Sir Charles, they calls him Sir Charles Darwin, published his book on the origin. Let me make this bigger here for anybody being a clown. I'm a clown you, and I double D dare you. I dare you. I'm threatening you. I dare you, and I'm threatening you to say something about Dr. Ben. All right, and his teaching of it. I dare you. By 1865, the mad rush for further discoveries of prehistoric man was in full force. The high point, he's saying the high point of looking for prehistoric man. The high point was reached when Sir Charles Darwin published his book on the origin of man. Following Darwin was Haeckel, Darwin's faithful follower. This is the one that always debated for Charles Darwin, right? Who established that Neanderthal skull was definitely the top half of a human cranium. They say, but he also claimed that it was much more primate in character than contemporary man of his era. Haeckel's conclusion, one should recall, brought forward let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Intemperate. Wait. Okay, so listen, there was debate during that time between Haeckel and Wilberforce. Y'all know who Wilberforce is, right? Wilberforce, y'all heard of Wilberforce College, right? The Christian college. So it was the debate between them two. Okay. So they call Haeckel Darwin's let me see, Darwin's, what they want to say, bulldog, because he did all the debating for him. All right. And so he debated against Wilberforce. Okay. Let me see, ultra orthodox type Adam Eve advocate of the Christian faith. The good bishop proclaiming that he would rather be a perfected ape than a degenerate Adam. It say this comment, of course, seemed to have affected Haeckel. It say, as in later years, when the controversy increased, he wrote of the same cranium being a creature clearly intermediate between man and ape. So he's giving you the whole argument that was going on in academia at the time. He's giving you a brief evolutionary history. Hold on. He goes on to say, Huxley's confusion and understood when one considers the social and political climate raised by Bishop Wilberforce and his fellow religious bigots. See, he's calling religious bigots based off a denial of early humans being in Africa and originating and evolving. Watch this. The fellow religious bigots, that's how Dr. Ben talk, who feared that their livelihood would have been taken away had it been proven that the cranium was in fact a man's intermediate link to an ape-like ancestor. At this juncture, it must be noted that Darwin used the term ape-like, not ape. He say the confusion as well as the prosecution of all the paleontologists and their associates by the anti-scientific clergy continued. However, the collection of human fossils remains also continued, okay, and accumulated in large numbers. A few of chronologically listed as follows, according to the date and they damn discovery. I learned this right here in this book. 1864, the fossil head was discovered and displayed before the British Museum and Association. It is also identical with that of Neanderthal, yet it is discovered in England. 1866 at La Nouliette. It's a not very far from the city of Liege in Belgium, a lower jar of a much more ancient primitive appearance was discovered in the excavation in a cave. So I learned about excavations reading Dr. Ben's work. Okay, I learned about strata reading Dr. Ben's work. This shit wasn't nowhere else. We wasn't getting that. What we was getting was people that had Dr. Ben's books and wasn't understanding this part right here, and they never even talked about this part. They never talked about this part right in the book. They talked about his religious ideas on the subject of the Egyptians, right, and the daggone Hebrews and all that. See, that's the shit they talk about, but they won't talk about this. Yet they bash him and talk crazy. Belgium geologist Deput and Loris discovered the skeleton remains of 3 men. 2 of these skulls were almost intact, including some of their limb bones. These human remains were also mixed with some animal bones. Anyway, 1908, right? Talk about different fossils in Europe. And he goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Anyway, man, y'all got to stay away from niggas just running their mouth and bumping their gums, yo. Because they talking crazy, yo. The social dilemma, you tripping. Tell Chef you would be a great debater. I'm not debating. Nobody. None of that. What's going on, American James, man? What's good, bro? What it do, man? Appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm talking about. All right? Appreciate you. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't going to get into it, but I just appreciate you, bro. Appreciate the human aspect of you, yo. The understanding when something is wild and crazy. Wild and crazy. So, man, look, man, we're going to get out of here, man. I just wanted to touch him up a little bit. And damn to say something about that. I dare you. A double D, triple D, triple D dare you. I ain't even going to the other work. Man, we done had a good one today, man. Man, hit the damn Cash App, man. Show some love, man. Hit the Cash App going out the door, man. Hit it going in the door, going out the door, man. Subscribe, like to the daggone channel, man. Man, keep that shit real, man. All right? Stay on top of your game, man. There's a lot of fraud going on around in our community, man. A lot of misinformation, man. Y'all want to get in touch with me, hit me up at the School of Killers, man. We also got an email if y'all want to join the server, man. We hate them classes in the server, man, where you can get that personal access, man. With all your favorite pseudo killers, man, they topics, man. All right. I think the server is pretty much smoothed out, man. All right. Well, we don't gotta do a whole lot of acting, wilding out and all that, man. And we in a good place, man. We got a nice, healthy mix of men and women in the server, man. Like I said, come in and talk to your favorite pseudo killers, man. Let's organize this thing the way it's supposed to be, man. I stop playing games with those who want to just hate and tear down the real mission, man. The real mission ain't howling, screaming, and arguing, man. The real mission ain't tearing down the women in the community, man. The real issue ain't trying to defeat me. The real issue is our people are still, at times, on these heavy subject matters ignorant. And it's our job to take our people from ignorance of subjects to understanding of subjects so that they can have clarity and walk through the world with their head up, understanding that they can have conversations with anybody, that in their time of need, they can actually be aware of things that are going down based off their level of scientific literacy, where they can put their hat in the ring, right? When they can choose their candidates, right? By understanding the politics. That is what the mission is, man. It ain't about who can win, who can talk more crazy about each other. Yo, that ain't never been the mission, man. People turn to that because they have nothing else. And they like to make me the focus. All y'all gotta do is sit back and watch, man. Sit back and take a good hard look at what's going on around you, man. You know we like to say around here, right? I see you. I absolutely see you. And I up you one. I challenge everybody to move good. What's up, Mongo Slade? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate how you stay out of shit, yo. Right? And I appreciate how you don't let nobody compromise you, yo. Simple as that, yo. I just appreciate that about you, bro. Man, y'all enjoy these servers, man. Go to the servers, man. Enjoy the servers, man. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of servers y'all can go to, right? But there's only one server where you can find me and the damn pseudo killers, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and join that server, man, and get there, man. Man. It's a great world we in, man. Y'all already know we going to, y'all already know we on TikTok. And we ain't going that quiet. We ain't going that quiet. We're not going that quiet. You know when you diving in the lion's den, right? You supposed to go in there with your spears held high, right? Supposed to kick the door in. Now don't go with no spears. Go with your rifles. Go with your space age Africanness and kick the damn door in. That's what we're doing. We're kicking the door TikTok in. And we're coming with the scientific literacy for the people. Big up the Dr. Oyamaya. Big up to all the pseudo killers, man. Big up to the pseudo killers that don't know they're pseudo killers yet. I see you, Miss Tiff, pseudo killer official. Appreciate you, Mongo Slade. You know what I'm saying? Funny guy, American Dream. I see you, Gideon Block, my man. All day, every day. Miss Black Panther, Tyler's, Kick Door. Kick Door Ken is so Kick Door you can't give him a rinse because he kill everybody. Some people you just can't give a gun. Nah, I'm playing with you, yo. You know ain't right. Oh, man. But yeah, man, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm me now, you know? Like I'm in my space. I'm in my zone.
Yeah, y'all know I'm in that damn zone.
And I think anybody around me would really agree.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, saying things without a conscience in my head myself. Way into a blind person finally seeing itself. Wearing my heart on my sleeve because that new fashion self. And I don't want that jacket if I gotta ride a coattail, man, you can have that. I think they want me back on my gritty. One day she hate me, they miss me. Can't fuck with girls from back home cause it's HIV in the city. Niggas don't talk like confetti. No matter how much you lie to me, I know your ass ain't ready. Niggas acting like women. Niggas just wanna be messy. Spend your allowance money, hoping for some validation.
Niggas
Family
wanna
don't
be
understand
messy.
you cause you just too complicated. Your mother way too crazy. And when y'all talk, there's no patience, and you don't open up. And so they make accusations, your pops died early. And man, you still trying to shake it, and yeah, I made mistakes. So my little brothers will make up, my granny do her best. So I try to show appreciation, and when she had cancer, it cut me deep, so deep, I would lie awake. Toss and turn, no sleep, ain't have an appetite. So half the time I wouldn't eat, then she poured through. I exhaled, they hit my knees, man, I couldn't breathe. Hold my throat, I couldn't breathe. If I ever lost her, it ain't no telling where I'd be. Becoming the perfect human, better let it assume a couple more sins to commit before I really commit. It's either small or too big, man. What do I really fit? Size me up, do it twice so we can really be sure. Apologize in advance, I just needed something to vent on. Backpackers that been on, putting my fucking foot on the gas. I match that bitch until I crash. Throw me a fucking doubter, I make him to a believer. 100 miles an hour, eyes closed, trying to see my future. Man, I really do this shit. I don't do this shit for kicks, but if we talking about the souls, man, they all sold them. Keeping greatness in the box, man, I'm claustrophobic. Don't mind me putting it in a pretzel like she doing aerobics. I told him, I be that nigga that you gotta get a verse from. They have fun and half-ass. I wanna put away funds. You and your mom's class, every chance y'all get is you accept your step brothers on some bro to bro shit. Only to find out they apply to you quick. Man, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm just doing me.
I'm doing me.
I'm just trying to make it.
I'm making it.
You niggas don't inspire me.
You niggas don't inspire me.
Your fucking inspiration.
I'm your fucking inspiration, man. Y'all know what it is, man. With that, man, I'm your host, man. Unc the God Killer. Like and subscribe to the channels, man. We hot. And with that, I'm out.